do it like me. Cause there ain't nobody like me. Can't nobody do it like me. You ain't seen nothing like me. Like me, oh, like me. Cause there ain't nobody like me. Can't nobody do it like me.
Testing. Right there. All right. What is up, Lake City? It's me. It's Brennan. It's going to be a little bit different of a podcast. It's just going to be me, and I'm here to ask you for some help. I'm in my producer chair. I've been working all day. I'm also watching the Mariners go M's, and I'm here to tell you today that I am starting a Patreon. Now, I've been talking about this for months. If you're in my inner circle or a friend or someone else that I talk to a lot, it's finally happening. I'm doing it. I'm starting a Patreon, and why it's happening is, to me, Spokast has always been community-driven, focused business. My main mission for Spokast is to remove all the technical obstacles for creators starting their own podcast. For me, I had to learn all this. I had to learn about the editing. I had to get the equipment. I had to, and put a big investment into it. And what I do at Spokast and I'm trying to do is take that barrier away from people looking to start a podcast. For some, it's the editing is too difficult to learn, or they couldn't figure out how to publish a podcast on the major podcasting platforms. Whatever the reason, Spokast was started to remove those technical burdens for the podcast creator and to help them focus on what truly matters and of producing a podcast. And that's making it content rich and enjoyable to listen to. And I've seen a lot of podcasts over the years start and fail because just those technical aspects were just too much for them to continue on the podcast. And I'm here to ask my family, my friends, followers of Spokast to get involved. I've always been about making podcasting equitable to people, so it's affordable, and really that's what this Patreon is set to do. It's to offset some of those costs that I can help provide podcasts to the people who can't always afford it. And so that's where the money will be going. It will be going towards keeping the lights on here, and it will help keep my services affordable, for our Spokane community. So with Patreons, what are you going to get? You always get something when you become a Patreon subscriber, and I'm going to get you some special stuff. So for everyone that becomes a Patreon on the base tier, the $5 Marmot level, you're going to get some Spokast stickers. I'll mail those out to you, and everyone on all levels is going to get a exclusive podcast from yours truly, a Spokast Extra AF episode per month. And that will be exclusive to my Patreon subscribers. And maybe I'll have a guest on. Maybe it will just be me talking about how the studio's going. And now at the $15 Red Wagon level, you're going to get the brand new Spokast coffee mug. There you go. Oh, it's right-handed here, and if you're left-handed, there's the Chris Bovey's print here. Oh, let's take a closer look. There you go. And that's bad for so you got to watch the video, but you can see this here, and it's also I'm going to post it on the Patreon page, and we'll also you'll see it on Instagram and everywhere. But that's the mug. I've always wanted to have a coffee mug for all my podcasters. You can come in here and people will be drinking out of the Spokast mug instead of the other mugs that I have. And all my favorite podcasts, they all sell their own mugs. And maybe I'll make these available for purchase for everyone and then at the $25 pavilion level, I got something very special for you. Only a handful of people even have these in Spokane. You're going to get the exclusive Spokast Bovie print. And I think I might frame it. We'll see. I'll definitely frame it, actually. All of my patrons will get a framed Spokast print. And thank you to Chris for creating this amazing print for me. And so yeah, you get that at the $25 pavilion level, which I think is pretty sweet. Now, on all these levels, I should say you need to be a subscriber for at least 3 months to get them at that level. So if you're at the $5 level, you'll get the stickers after 3 months. At the $15, you'll get the coffee mug after 3 months. And at the $25 level, you need to be at, again, 3 months. And then finally, the very special tier, I'm calling it, and I got help from my friend Luke Baumgarten. He came up with this and told me you got to call your highest level the garbage goat level, and I'm talking about greatest of all time level. And at that level is a $50 level. I'm going to be hosting a goat party at Chris Bovie's new vintage print store in the Garland Business District. That will be a VIP party if you're at the $50 level for 3 months. So that event's going to be exclusive to all of the Garbage Goat Patreon subscribers, and it'll be very, very limited. And I expect all of my very, very close family members to sign up for that $50 level, so you can come party with me at Chris's place. We'll do some printmaking. I think maybe we'll do the Spokast print. Maybe we'll do a new Spokast print. I don't know what we'll do. Maybe we'll do a Garbage Goat print. But Chris will teach us how to do some screen printing, which I think will be really, really fun. And that's really it. I'm really here to ask for some support from friends, family, community, people who have been behind Spokast for so long, and this is to bring podcasting to everyone in our community, no matter what your financial situation is, and having a Patreon will just help support that. And I'll be giving you behind the scenes access to of like what's going on in the studio, new podcasts that are coming up, and I have some really cool new podcasts in the works. An old podcast that's really near and dear to my heart that's coming back soon as well. And I'm just really excited. This isn't like I wouldn't say it's a cry for help or anything like that. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I think it's a really good way to engage with my audience and people who are very passionate about what I'm doing as well. I'm not expecting to have this support my business completely. It's just a piece of it. And so I appreciate you for taking the time to listen to this. And I thank you. I thank everyone who's been a supporter. It's been a wild ride, and I've really enjoyed my time doing this, and I just want to keep on doing it and making Spokast bigger and better. So again, please support the Patreon. You can find a link to the Patreon either in the comment section on wherever you're at, in the link to my bio if you're on Instagram. It will also be in the description of the podcast itself. So yeah, please consider subscribing. If you can't subscribe, please share this with your friends. Share it with maybe someone that you know listens to the podcast or listens to a podcast that I produce and wants to help support something that's really cool that's happening in Spokane. Again, I appreciate you all, and until next time, peace.
Gonna do it like me, cause there ain't nobody like me. Can't nobody do it like me. You ain't seen nothing like me, oh, like me. Cause there ain't nobody like me. Can't nobody do it like me. You ain't seen nothing like me, oh. Don't you just just wanna love yourself? I said it's all about you and no one else. I said, don't you just wanna love yourself? Let me hear you sing it louder. Don't you just wanna love yourself? I said it's all about you and no one else. I said, don't you just wanna love yourself? Let me hear you sing it louder. Gonna do it like me, 'cause there ain't nobody like me. Can't nobody do it like me. You ain't seen nothing like me, oh, like me. 'Cause there ain't nobody like me. Can't nobody do it like me. You ain't seen nothing like me, oh.
This is a production of Spokast Production Studios located in Spokane, Washington. Our city, our stories. And a big thank you to Jinx Universe for letting us use his song Like Me from his latest album, Make It Look Good. Peace.